Fil-fatt fadilna l-aħħar 10 minuti fil-kumpanija ta' xulxin, infakkarkom illi għada il-programm Stenbah se jkun l-aħħar programm interessanti fejn se nibdew bħas-soltu kull nhar ta' ġimgħa permezz ta' Dr. Etienne Grek, imbagħad wara se jkun wkoll il-Marja Kuppola, imbagħad fl-aħħar siegħa se jrinnagħlqu jiena u Doris Bonello b'suġġett verament interessanti jkunu magħna għada fit-8 ta' filgħodu sal-10 ta' filgħodu. Interessanti ħafna min jixtieq ifittex anke dwar dak li tkellimna illum dwar Ptaħ jista' jidħol anke ifittex dwaru dwar din l-enerġija fuq www.ptaħ.com. Ptaħ tinkiteb PTAAH. www.ptaħ.com. Min ixtieq anke imur is-seminar is-Sibt u anke l-Ħadd u l-ġimgħa se jkun hemm talk jidher li l-talk diġà fully booked u x'hekk smajtkom tgħidu. Iċemplu xorta waħda lil Nelly fuq 9905 1535. Se nagħtukom aktar id-dettalji aktar tard. 9905 1535. Alfred, il-konklużjoni ħajja fidejkom jiena.
Well, we have the last 10 minutes. I would like Jani can you speak in detail what happens in a workshop, like Saturday?
The workshop starts at 10 o'clock. Ptaħ talks, explains how it all works, how we as humans operate in our known universe, in our world. He also talks about what are the things that keep us from happiness, keep us from joy, all of that stuff, keep us from good health, and how to change that. During the course of the workshop, people are able to ask questions. So that it's wonderful because there's always this exchange of energy. Then there's a lunch break, and then he does. See, I don't really know what he does because I don't have any control over that. However, what would normally happen after lunch is perhaps a meditation, perhaps work with toning,
sounding.
Connectedness, yes, sounding. It's really. I can't really lay it down how it goes because it's up to him and how that goes. And we usually finish around 4:30 in the afternoon.
Why do you call Ptaħ him?
I know, look, it's not, no, of course he's not male.
It's not him or her.
No, it's not a him or a her, but Alfred, you know, he does seem like a him, doesn't he? Don't you think?
Yes,
yes. We all call him him. Some people call him her, and I think, what's wrong with this picture? It just doesn't feel right to say, does it? I don't think.
I've always thought of it.
Yes, I've always thought of
him,
it as him.
Yes.
And it seems slightly kind of disrespectful in a way.
Yes, it does.
Doesn't it?
It does,
Yeah,
definitely.
it. Well, it isn't it. It's actually.
we, isn't
when
it, as
Ptaħ,
well?
it's a we. He calls himself we very often.
Yes, us.
Yes.
Yes.
He describes himself as a band of energy which exists everywhere and every when. That's the most expanded idea of what Ptaħ is. A band of energy that exists everywhere and every when. Isn't that cool?
Yes,
I like that. Yeah.
And on Sunday you are going to guide also
yes.
with the presence of Ptaħ.
Yes.
How long is it going to take on Sunday?
It's usually similar time. We start at about 10 and finish around about 4:30. And we go talk about how the essences were made and what's behind that. And then Ptaħ comes in, Jani brings Ptaħ in, and he will talk. Well, we don't really know, but all I can say, the one we've just finished in England was astounding. He was talking about creation, about connectedness to all, you know, Mother Earth, the goddess, and people asked questions, and they were incredible. So Ptaħ does that. Then we have our lunch, hopefully, if he's finished.
You're not satisfied with the essences. You still need lunch, do you?
Oh, you do? Yes.
Just for the joy
Joy
of
of
it,
it.
Alfred.
Yes, yes.
Not out of need,
Need.
of course.
Just because we...
Just for the fun of it.
Yes, absolutely.
The same with the glass of wine that happens after the workshop.
It's amazing having a teacher who doesn't eat.
Yes,
Because
it
he
is.
doesn't eat, he doesn't need food. So besides the flowers, would
Yes.
you consider having essences of crystals?
Well, people do.
People do.
People do.
amethyst,
But what I would say about that is yes, wonderful, and people do make them of gems, and they do work with and they can work in quite a physical way with gem and crystal essences. Flower essences are a different. I would call it we say a higher frequency, but a more. I think
They are,
much
flowers
more.
are higher in frequency.
Yes,
they are
yes.
different
So
kingdoms,
so
isn't it?
yes,
Yes.
it is.
And
a
also,
different
you
kingdom.
got me in touch with another question. Can we use flower essences on animals?
Of
Yes.
There are
course.
people who love animals.
Of
in
Yes,
Malta.
absolutely.
And we now have a little bit of a negative issue. It's a global issue where some people are hurting animals.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And it's becoming public, and it's irritating the psyche of the Maltese
Yes.
people, because it's
I
painful.
think that's happening all over.
And if
that's-
we can help this
Yes, yes.
issue through the subtle work,
Yes,
like through
absolutely,
essences, because
absolutely.
I suppose the people who are hurting the animals don't mean it's because they are in pain
They're-
themselves.
yes. They're
How can I hurt
powerlessness.
someone if I am who I am, if I am love? I mean, these people who
Absolutely.
are hurting, it must be that there's something in the essence of the nature of Malta at the moment, which wants to experience this. Can we help collective consciousness with the essence?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Can we do that?
Yes, you can do that. You can, because when you bring it down to a personal level,
Yes.
when you help yourself, when you transform, then you transform everything else around you. So collectively, it goes out into the
Interconnectedness.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
because there is in Malta there's a very good sense of unity in Malta.
Yes.
I mean, one thing which I like to say is that every 26th of December, our president creates something, and it unifies the island, where opposite people and politicians of different parties come together to help the people, to collect money for the people. And it is an amazing energy. I feel it is an energy where Malta is almost one in that aspect. And that helps a lot, because I suppose what we need is to look for unity, is it?
Yes.
In
Yes.
diversity.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I'm going next Sunday. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be in your workshop. On Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to be in Berlin. There are going to be 100,000 people celebrating unity in diversity. Different religions, different cultures, and we are going to celebrate.
Yes.
And even for Malta, we're going to take Ira Losco and her band. She's going to sing for Malta. We're going to be 25 people from Malta. This is to celebrate the 30 years of the art of living with
Yes.
Sri Ravi Shankar. And this is something which we need to create oneness in society, you see. And this idea of your essence, especially now that we know that we can use it for different aspects.
Oh,
isn't it?
yes.
Yes, and
It's
on
not
the day,
limited at all.
and of course on the
tot-
day, on
yes.
Sunday, we will be making a collective essence.
Good.
And the people who come will take their own
Good.
away with them, their own bottle
This is
away
That's
with them.
amazing.
always very
It's
exciting.
very exciting
Yes.
because I suppose you don't know. Always there's something new.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it? You
Yes.
find you have
Absolutely.
the ability of really
Yes.
recreating new stuff all the time. It's not all about this, as if it is you're going for a workshop and it is so totally
Yes,
unknown to
Yes,
you.
yes, exactly. And the thing is, what's happening with these essences at the moment, it's their time.
Yes,
they've
it
been
is
a
their-
while. It's been a long time in the making, if you like, in getting it to this point. And what to me is really exciting is that people are emailing me from all over the world saying that this is their time
Because
and
it's
it's brought
creating
huge
harmony.
change. Yes.
I had a
Balance.
scientist once last year in Malta, Dan Winter, and he was explaining to science that if there is a tornado moving, if the tornado sees something organized, he moves away from it. It's amazing. So if we organize our inner system,
Yes.
then we are safe.
Chaos moves away.
Chaos moves
Yes.
away.
Yes,
It's amazing.
that's
right.
I wonder what that says.
Well, because he says frequency matches frequency.
That's it, you see.
like attracts like, like attracts like.
Like
So
it.
sort of from that sort of point of view. So you've got that energy of the fear or the something of that happening. It will happen. You've got the love, the loving energy.
Yes.
Nice things happen.
This is what we need to teach
Little
ourselves.
drops
and
of
just-
love,
yes,
basically.
yes,
That's
yes,
how
yes.
nature gives
It's
us.
amazing, isn't it?
Yes.
That's how nature gives us.
Alfred, grazzi ħafna, jina nirringrazzja ħafna I want to thank Jani King and Patty and Rick. Thanks for your
you.
presence this morning. Nirringrazzja ħafna l-Alfred ta' dawn il-mistednin interessanti li ġibilna meta jkun preżenti hu. Grazzi ħafna Alfred u anke tat-tarif. U affarijiet ġodda imma interessanti immens. Għalina huwa ġodda, jien għalija xi ħaġa ġdida dal-għodu.
Yes, but it makes you happy.
That's great.
Thank you. It's
That's
been
great.
such a pleasure.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Alfred.
Thank you very much. Min jixtieq anke imur is-seminar iċempel 9905 1535 lil Nelly. 9905 1535. Min xie fittex aktar dwar dak li tkellimna dwaru dal-għodu www.ptaħ.com. Ptaħ tinkiteb PTAAH. Grazzi ħafna, nirringrazzja ħafna lil dawn il-mistednin mill-ġdid tiegħi, grazzi ħafna lilkom telespettaturi lil qajtu l-istedina tagħna waċċettajtuna f'darkom. Grazzi ħafna lil żewġ kollegi tiegħi lil Joseph Azzopardi u d-direttur Wilfried Karwana. Jiena jekk alla jrid nagħmel appuntament tal-aħħar fis-sensiela Stenbah għal għada fil-ħodu fit-8 ta' fil-ħodu fejn għada se jkun l-aħħar programm, se jkun programm vera interessanti fejn inkomplu tal-aħħar ngħidulkom tistempħu. U dak huwa lan ewlieni tagħna. Mill-ġdid grazzi, niltaqgħu għada saħħa.
Unselmilkom kollha.